This is on the fly planting, honest truth, so it won't be even. Maybe I won't. I do like even. I guess I've been looking for you. The sun went down. I like that. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. And today we are out here. We are out here with our little pouch with seeds in it. So this is one of the places we need to plant. There were supposed to be cucumbers over here, but that grapevine is not interested in me putting anything on this trellis. It is going up it itself. And if you're not new here, you know I completely forgot to prune that grapevine this year, and it is going wild. There are a lot of little grape clusters on it, so I'm gonna let it have that trellis this year. So that's like I keep saying, one of the things is okay if you have to change up. I'm gonna let it have that trellis this year, and I am going to figure out what else I could put in this space. And because I put the peppers over there, peppers don't really need to be staked. They might end up needing to be staked if they get really, really big, but you know, we'll figure that out when we get to it. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put, what I would like to put there is some squash or zucchini, but I don't think I have any more seeds. I planted every last one of those yellow seeds I had, so let's hope I get some so I can save some more. I'm trying to think. Definitely probably gonna have some beans in this spot over here. I have beans everywhere. Maybe we'll put a few more cute little sunflowers down here too. We'll see. And maybe some zinnias over here. This is on the fly planting, honest truth. It's on the fly planting. Maybe put some more marigolds over here. I love this little pouch, by the way. Like, I used this when I planted out the other day. It was perfect. Like, it was a perfect little thing. You know what else I need to do over here? It's a very random video of me just talking about the stuff I need to do. I need to put down some more weed barrier. I want to put weed barrier like right at the front of this where all these weeds are growing, and then I want to put weed barrier in the walkway that goes into the orchard, because at this point there isn't anything else. There was a hollyhock here, and that was before I decided we were going to have an orchard. This was the end of the garden, and so there was a hollyhock. I wanted it to grow, so I never put down the weed barrier right here. But now the hollyhock is dead because it's a biannual. It only lives 2 years, and so it's gone, and I'm going to put some more weed barrier down. But right now, we're going to figure out what we're going to plant right here. I also thought about just putting some tomatoes in there. Seems like very heavy feeders all in one space though, huh? Because I could stake it with some, bamboo sticks. Maybe we will. All right, let's figure this out. Okay, so I figured it out. But it's gonna be like a surprise little thing. So I had squash, and we all know my whole thing with squash this year was like the squash vine borers are gonna come get them. Like I said, I had some of the golden squash that Broke had sent me. So I was like, well, I'll give that a try because I never tried that before here. But now that I have some extra planting space, I'm gonna go ahead and do squash. The thing is, most of my squash seeds fell into the container. I don't know if y'all can see that. So we have some that's still in the pack. Like we have a summer squash from the Dollar Tree. Best place for me to get my seeds for squash because I don't want to waste my money. We have an early prolific, but all of those seeds fell down into the thing. And then we have a scallop squash. So we're going to try that. I'm also going to put some Swiss chard in here. That's from my local feed and seed store. And then I think a lot of people, or a few people at least, said Marvel of 4 Seasons would be good for the summer. We shall see. Because that Marvel of 4 Seasons that I had from the fall, it got really, really bitter once it started to get warm. But this is technically an extra space. It's a little bit dry, at least on the top right now. I had onions over here, and when I was clearing this bed of the kale, I completely forgot. So there are a few onions still over here, but I pulled most of those out by mistake. So let's see here. I have 2 pouches now. We love that for me. But we're gonna move this one to the front of the thing because that's where I will be paying more attention to But what I was doing was using the second one for my phone and stuff because it's very useful. This, I don't know how this ended up over here by itself, but it goes over there. See if I can find my little dibber. And if I can't, I'm not getting up to find it. We are going to use this to make our holes. So in the front, I do believe, yeah, it's dry on the top, but it's not on the bottom. So just want to make sure while, as I'm planting, I'm still going to have to water it because for seeds, you have to keep the top portion of the soil moist or the seeds aren't going to germinate. Someone asked me about digging, someone that was here yesterday, and while I don't dig, I do kind of move my soil around just to make sure that it's level and stuff. But anywho, y'all, I had a nail appointment today and she couldn't take me. So look at my nail. They look terrible. She can't, well, she couldn't find anyone to watch her child, so she couldn't come to work today. So now I have to wait it out. What's going on here? That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Well, we'll see what happens to that golden Marconi. It looked terrible. All right, so across the front, we're gonna do lettuce. And I'm gonna plant them pretty close so it could be like baby lettuce. That's just what I wanna do. I'm just making a little indentation. It'd be like baby greens, I guess. We're gonna do a little indentation. And then we're gonna drop some seeds down in here. I'm not doing it too close to the front because like I said, I'm gonna put some more weed barrier down because this grass is creeping. It's that crawling grass, y'all. You see it? It's that crawling grass and it just crawls and crawls and crawls. But anywho, we're gonna drop some lettuce seeds in here. Lots of worms, we love it. And I'll thin it if I need to because I'm dropping quite a few in here. Lettuce also can be very spotty for germination. So we're just gonna wipe the soil over it a little bit. Make sure we keep it moist. And then the next thing we're gonna put in is, the squash. We're gonna put 3. I think we're gonna try 3. That might be cutting it close. But we're gonna try 3 squash here too. I'm gonna make sure I get a scalloped one in here just cause I would like some scalloped squash. And some of them, like I said, are still in the packet. So we're gonna put 3 squash in here. So we do have some in the pack. I need to start some for a friend too, so don't want to use all of these. But we're gonna drop probably 3 seeds in here because these are older. So we're gonna drop 3 scallop squash in this middle one and hope for the best. This still had the seeds inside, so we're gonna go ahead and drop those in there too. And I'm gonna put 3 in here because I'm sure these are kind of old as well. 2021, yeah, they're pretty old. We're gonna do some surprise seeds because we don't know which squash seeds these are. But I'm gonna drop 3 of those in the hole too. And then this will be our surprise plant because we don't know what those seeds are. And then we're going to do some Swiss chard in the back. And we need to start some more Swiss chard too because I'm gonna leave the ones that need to be pulled and then we will start some more to make sure we have them. And I like the taste of Swiss chard. So this will be a pretty leafy spot, but I think it'll be a pretty little leafy spot, I think. And so this part will be planted out. These are pretty old too. Want to say probably like when I first started growing. Now the thing with Swiss chard is more than one plant can come out of a seed. So I'm just gonna drop 2 in here because if one germinates, we'll be good. So dropping 2 in each hole. So that place is already planted out. We're good to go on the planting out of that. Like I said, it's like 2 onions over here. I'm gonna leave them. There are also 2 pretty little snapdragons over here, hoping that they grow and get bigger because I think that would be beautiful too. I would like to put some nasturtiums in the front of this too, and I might do that. I'm gonna do it. There's nasturtiums going down there, so it won't be even. Maybe I won't. I do like even. Let's see. First strawberry of the season that wasn't eaten by something else. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love it. Okay, so we are over where the garlic was. We're gonna go ahead and get this planted out too. Someone gave me a pineapple basil. It looks pretty sad right now because I didn't keep it watered. It was just sitting up on the porch. I think I want to make this into a herb bed, like a perennial herb bed. You know, we have the herbs over in the orchard area, but I think I want another one, and I think that's what I want to do with this bed. Honest truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like I get the best production out of this bed, and it could be something I'm doing. Could absolutely be something that I'm doing, but I also think, you know, we have herbs over here, and they're doing really good. Like over in this corner, right behind me is a bunch of herbs. So I just think this would be a nice place to make a perennial herb bed. There are a lot of worms in the soil. And maybe it's just what I'm planting over here because it's also a little bit shaded. So herbs can do very well in shade. So what I'm going to do is today we're just going to put this sage in, but then I'm going to propagate some of my oregano. I'm probably going to propagate some of the other sage, and then I am going to start some like not basil because that's not perennial. I want this bed to come back on its own every year because, like, where did that come from? I want the things that's just going to come back on their own, and for this bed to be like a very pretty display of things. Oh, and some thyme. I believe I can propagate thyme. So I'm going to propagate some of those plants that I already have, and I'm going to move them, put them over here in this bed. So that's what we're going to make this bed into. I might put some flowers in here too because I have some, what do you call it? I have some zinnias left that need to be planted. So we're going to go ahead and put this pineapple sage in here. It smells just like pineapple. It smells so good. Also, it was root down. So we're going to move that around a little bit. And I think it's only one plant. Yeah, it's only one plant. So we're going to go ahead and put this in. And then we're going to work on propagating some of the things that we already have. Like I said, it's a little bit shaded. I think it's a perfect place for a perennial herb bed as well. There's also quite a bit of rocks in here. This is my compost. Most of this is my compost. And my leaves are in the front of my house where there are a lot of rocks because my grandmother, who I purchased my house from, loved white rocks. And I did not take them out. When I redid my front, I just covered it. Just covered it with mulch. I didn't take the actual rocks out though. So let's see if I have, I'm gonna go see if I have any other herbs. You know, like I said, I have all those herbs in the greenhouse. So we'll have two herb beds. One pretty much medicinal herb bed, and then a culinary / medicinal herb bed. I put the valerian root in a bag. I think we're gonna move that over here now that I know what I'm gonna do with this space. So let's go get the valerian root. See, I put it in a bag, but I think we're gonna move that. Let's take that bag with us. It's one of the good things about growing in bags. You can just literally pick it up and take it with you. I love growing in bags. And then as the season goes, if something is in a spot and there's too much sun, you can move it. There's so many reasons why I love growing in bags. So many reasons. But anyway, I'm gonna put this valerian root in here. That's not valerian. I didn't get any valerian. It's verbena. Verbena. All right, so this thing has hooks on it, but they don't really stay if you're moving a lot. Still like it though. Someone sent it to me off of here, and I love it. A little bit dark over here, but we just gonna take this and dig it out. It can't be, yeah, soil is also dry. So we're just gonna move these over into this bed. I started these from seed. Very proud of myself. But we're gonna need to keep this because these are new to me. So we're just gonna drop it kind of anywhere. I want it to be just a random bed of herbs. We'll water these in, and then I put the other verbena over here, and then we're gonna keep the leaves over it. Keeps the soil moist. Also, apparently attracts the worms. If I have the tag by one, I'll know what the other one is. So here's the thing. I also have plantain from last year in a bag. Maybe I'll go get that too. Maybe I'll go get that too. And I have like 3 lovage in the greenhouse. I might take one of those out and bring them over here too. I don't know, let's see. I'll be right back. Okay, I had some more marshmallow. It's dark over here. What is that? I had some more marshmallow. So I'm gonna throw some marshmallow in here too. I'm gonna propagate some rosemary. I believe I could propagate oregano, propagate some thyme, and then probably my regular sage. And that's what's going in this bed. So we won't be completely planted in here today, but that's cool. I see another strawberry. I'll be right back. Another one. Yeah. These are the days I wait for in spring and summer, when you can literally just pick something and eat it. Yeah, I probably should wash it. I definitely probably should wash it. I don't though. All right, we got a lot of marshmallow. Just thought about we could put it in we could put some of it in the bed, but not this one. But this is a marshmallow back there. I think you can use the root. Marshmallow root. I think it's what they used to use for marshmallow. We just hanging out, y'all. Don't judge me. There is no real plan for this video today. It was just more of like, I need to get out in the garden. I'm gonna share it with my people. Alright, so we're gonna put some marshmallow over here in this corner. Marshmallow does get tall and big. My sun comes from that way, so morning sun over here, but day sun comes from over there. So that's why I'm gonna put this in the back. I threw that strawberry over into the chicken area, and they're fussing about it. It's a tiny little one. We're gonna put her in. See what happens. I have so much of it. That's a lot of marshmallow. Maybe I'll put another one in here. It'll be so nice to see how this grows over time, because you know herbs grow bigger and bigger every year. So I think this will be a very beautiful bed over time. This is a Vigo garden bed. Someone asked me if the garden bed inside the greenhouse that's bowing is Vigo. It's not Vigo. It's not. That's from, where is that bed from? I think it's from Vivor. And again, for me, not a problem, but I see some people do want to know, because they don't want to have a bowing bed. So that's a Vivor bed. I still love it. Now, I wish that I could use the flower bed for herbs, but I'm not going to, because that's where I would go and put the rest of this. But I don't want to take up this whole bed with marshmallow, because I really do. Oh, I have a Shasta daisy that would go well in here too. I think they get big too. This bed gonna be whoever grow the most. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a Shasta daisy in here too, because that'll be a pretty flower. It's not a herb, but it is perennial. So I'm gonna go drop that Shasta daisy in this corner right here, because she gonna get big. Nice. So I decided to go ahead and dig up some of the lovage and bring that over here too. We still have a good amount of space in this bed. And so, like I said, we're going to propagate some basil. No, we're not propagating basil. We're going to propagate some rosemary and put it in some water real quick. We're going to water this a little bit. The soil is pretty moist, but I just want to make sure that you know, everything is able to settle in over here. And then we're gonna move to another bed. I found a borge that volunteered over there. We're gonna move it over here. May the best plant win. All right, we're back. We're back, and let's see here. Here's weeds, y'all. So many weeds. So many weeds. Which is okay. Just gonna pick them. Gonna pick them and move along. But yeah, there's a lot of weeds. Anywho, had to go grab my book because I couldn't remember what was supposed to be on this trellis. And then I realized it was supposed to be my honeyboat squash, but I put my honeyboat squash where it grew the best. The first time I grew it, I just broke my nail too. The first time I grew it. So with that being said, we're gonna put something else right here. I believe it's gonna be the tromboncino squash. Yeah, this was supposed to be honeyboat squash. And then what was supposed to be on this trellis? Pickle and cucumbers, which I put on another trellis already too. But okay, we're gonna do tromboncino squash for sure up here. And then on this trellis, again, it was supposed to be cucumbers, but I put them somewhere else. So let's see. But I don't think I did any of these. Is this a vining one? Y'all. Yes. So these are zucchini, long white zucchini. Somebody must have sent those to me. Oh, and then I have the Armenian yard long. Let's do that on this one because I still have the trellis over there where the peas are that I need to replant. So we're going to put these two on this one. I think it'll be cool. This one reaches 15 inches long. This one reaches 12 inches long. So maybe we'll put one of each on this side and one of each on this side. Although we don't have a lot of beans yet, I don't think. So maybe we'll do beans on that side. All right, let's get this show on a roll. I'm gonna use this time. You know what? I'm gonna do it on the other side that's not close to the bricks because it dries out much quicker on the edge by the bricks. So I'm gonna put it in the inside of the trellis and see how that goes. So Armenian yard long is what we're gonna put here, and then some of these zucchini, long white of Palmero. I'll take it. So we'll put the Armenian long cucumbers on this one, which, as I understand it, tastes more like a melon. Yeah. And then these squash. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll find a variety this year that the vine boards don't enjoy. And I did find that tromboncino is one of those. So I do have that, but would like to try a different one. Thank goodness I have YouTube because I won't know what any of these are without being able to go back and watch the video because I'm not labeling. Maybe I'll go ahead and put my tromboncino over here, and then I will put my other beans on that side. That's probably what I'm gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Wonder how big milk this will get. I'm gonna put that over there in that medicinal bed and see what happens. It says I can direct sow up to 2 weeks before my first frost. We doing it. Yeah, it feels like I can. It's a sunflower right here too. And they're very heavy feeders, so we're gonna see what happens. I do like trombone-sino squash. These seeds are a little old, so I think I'm gonna throw 3 in there. I've been looking for love. I'm looking for the love I can always call my friend. I guess I've been looking for you. I guess I've been looking for you. I do not think I did any dragon egg cucumbers. So let me try those on here too. Okay, so my memory card filled up. And I'm getting tired than I already was. So we gonna plant this milk thistle, and then we're gonna go in the house for a while. It's still early though, so end up back out here later. But right now, we gonna go plant this milk thistle. Taking my little chill with me, y'all. I put a post up on Instagram the other day, and I was like, yeah, we a team at this point. I love this little stew. I ain't gonna lie, I tell y'all that all the time, but yeah, we a whole little team with this stew. But I hope y'all have enjoyed just roaming around the garden with me today, planting things out sporadically that's left. I can't wait to see this all explode in the summer. Like, I think we're gonna have us a real nice garden this summer. By the way, look how nice that pineapple sage is set up that quick with some water. That quick with some water. I always like to say, like, just because a plant is looking rough, give it some water. Because plants, they as Jess says, plants want to grow. So we're going to plant this milk thistle. Then I'm going to find something to eat. Actually, I ordered something to eat already because I'm hungry. I am by myself today, y'all. I got some alone time. My son is gone. My daughter went with my mother. I might be out here all day. Also, I have a cute little bistro set coming. A company offered it to me. It is so cute. And I'm going to put it right over here. We're going to move this table and all of this stuff because I also put the newer bedding for the chickens over in the other greenhouse. Like, that greenhouse gonna get some use. I'm gonna set it up real nice for drying and for keeping things dry but still outside and off the porch. But I'm gonna put it right over here, and we're gonna be able to literally sit in the garden this year. And y'all know that is something I've been wanting, but I was like, where would I put it? And then I was like, that space is really not being used to its best potential, so I'm gonna put it over there. Once I'm sure that that white chicken can't get out, I won't have to worry about her getting out and pooping on it, none of that kind of stuff. So I'm real excited that I'm getting that. So it should probably be here sometime next week. I'll do a video on it, let y'all see it, because I think it's going to be so cute. All right, so y'all wish me luck on this milk thistle. I'm growing it for my friend. She uses it, but of course she uses like a store purchase milk thistle, and she was like she would love to have some fresh milk thistle. So I'm gonna grow it for her. I do not remember what she grows it for, but she grows it for some. I mean, no, she doesn't grow it. She takes it for something. I don't know what exactly she uses it for. But if I could grow it for her, that would be pretty darn cool, right? I know it. Okay, so what? Milk thistle. Here's the thing. Anybody notice? And when you out in the garden, the pollen does not bother you, but just like out and about it does. I just realized that today, a few minutes ago, like sitting here, I was somewhere the other day, and we were sitting outside eating, and also went on lunch the other day, and the pollen was taking me out, but it does not do anything to me back here in this garden. I don't know. What do y'all think that is? It's pretty cool, honestly, to think that maybe it's the plants, maybe it's the just the ecosystem of the backyard. I don't know, because I got plenty plants, plenty trees, plenty everything, but it does not bother me back here. But just out, oh my goodness, it takes me out. I think I might grow 2 of these. I might grow 2 of these in the back. I'm gonna grow 2 in the back. These leaves. I also don't know how big milk thistle get. And is it perennial? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know if it's perennial or not. It says each flower produces like 190 seeds. Oh, liver health. It's good to maintain liver health. Nice. Can make it into teas and tinctures. Nice. So, we're just gonna drop them. We're not gonna put the leaves back over it just yet. I want to see them come up. So we still got a decent amount of space, I think, in this bed. It's that we could put one rosemary right in the middle, because rosemary get huge. I think that would be real cute. I plant for functionality, but I also plant for beauty. So that's not where that went, but we good. It's fine. It's fine. The sun went down. I like that. For today, since I'm out here and since I'm planting, it's better to plant on an overcast day. But for me, it's better to plant when I can plant. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram, where I post about the things going on in my garden just about every day. Bye, y'all.